Well, it's the summer of transfers for Arsenal and potential transfers as we're always poking around and seeing what's available. And Rafael Leao, a picture of him surfaced on his Instagram wearing a Thierry Henry shirt. And of course, the rumors are going wild over the chances of Rafael Leao being the key signing this coming summer at that left wing position. And I just want to reiterate over and over again that there is close to a 0% chance. I would even go as far as to say a 0% chance of Rafael Leao coming this summer. Arsenal and the group at Arsenal do not see Rafael Leao as the type of player mentally who fits into this squad. Arteta is not a fan of the player, does not like his attitude, does not like his work off the ball. And although he has those moments of brilliance, Rafael Leao will not be an Arsenal player, so don't read into too much him posting Thierry Henry. Obviously, everybody loves Thierry Henry, and the shirt is a cool one that Leao posted in. But AC Milan are desperate for some sales, and Leao is definitely one they're hoping to get off their books. That's a player I'd more likely see go to the Saudi League, or maybe even Chelsea go out and make a crazy bid for him. We know how Chelsea operate, but Arsenal will not be signing Rafael Leao this summer. You can hold me to that. We will delete the channel should Rafael Leao end up at Arsenal this summer. Even though I quite like the player, I can tell you in good faith that that is not happening. But other rumors, of course, we're desperate when Benjamin Sesko's agents are following now Arsenal, Odegaard, and Mikel Arteta on Instagram, and people are seeing it, noticing it, posting it on Twitter. It's being talked about on the timeline. Okay, maybe Sesko's coming. Yesterday it was Gyökeres's comments. Today it's Sesko's agency. This will be never ending until that deal gets done. And as I said, I expect a huge update by Sunday. There will be a massive update on which of these two strikers is the one that's coming to Arsenal this summer. It is nailed down that it'll be one of the two. There's no way that crumbles at this point. Of course, we do have Ollie Watkins in as a safety net signing should those two things happen, but by July 1, it should be a done deal, done and dusted, which striker is coming in, potentially alongside Jarell Hato in those next 7 days by July 1st. So Benjamin Sesko's agency following Arsenal is a big next step in this discussion, as it does appear that Sesko is still the number one choice. He just fits a lot better, although it is funny to see former players talking about Victor Gyökeres. We saw Chupa Akpom saying that he thinks Gyökeres is the better signing. You do wonder, how much are they watching in the Portuguese league? Have they faced these players? Have they watched these players? Are they looking at social media clips solely? Because watching Gyökeres' most recent tape that I saw, he seems clumsy. He doesn't seem like a player who's going to completely change the way we play. And yes, he may score some goals for us, but Benjamin Sesko will completely change the way that we play and is definitely the number one option for me coming into Arsenal this coming summer. Gabriel Martinelli, David Ornstein did report today that Gabriel Martinelli, although he's not necessarily for sale, when that right bid comes in, he certainly is somebody who could have a foot out the door this coming summer. And what really is a price tag that makes sense for Gabriel Martinelli? If Harvey Elliott is going for £40 million, this is a player who's still playing under 21s football, who barely played for Liverpool this year, who is yet to really have a massive impact season at top flight, although he's had spurts and I think he's very talented. Gabriel Martinelli has to be worth 20 million more pounds than him, 60 million pounds. That's probably the fee for a 24-year-old Gabriel Martinelli. That's what Leao is going to probably go for, 65. And Martinelli plays for the Brazilian national team. He's had a 15-goal, no penalty goal season in the Premier League. He's been a part of a team that's finished second 3 consecutive times, semifinals of the Champions League, scored at the Bernabeu. I mean, this is a player who's worth 60 to 65 million. So you get him in, that covers your striker. So you get him out, that covers your striker fee. Then you can go out and make your marquee signing Rodrigo. It makes a lot of sense. I love Gabriel Martinelli. He has been a key part of this project for so many years. And, we bought him for, £4 million to sell him for 12 or 13x that is incredible. And that's all you could ever ask for him. He'll go, if he goes somewhere, it's going to be a Bayern Munich. It's going to be somewhere where he can be the best, one of the best attackers in a team and one of the best teams in Europe. And he's going to start consistently. He's going to play in the Champions League. I mean, this is a player who's being scouted by the best clubs in the world. So I would expect that to be above 50. 60 seems fair, but Arsenal are not great at selling. So as long as it's above 50, I'd take it. And it really makes a huge difference on the balance sheets for Arsenal this coming summer. And we'll miss Gabriel Martinelli. We'll miss his transition threat. That's the key. You look at how we played this year, and we struggled in transition, and the only transition player we had was Martinelli. So should he go, there does need to be at least one, if not two, transitional players coming through because obviously we lacked transition at all. So if we were to add just one, that probably gets us to the amount we need. If we were to lose Martinelli, we would need to add a second for sure. So again, Rodrigo and Sesko transitionally makes a lot of sense if you're losing Gabriel Martinelli. And finally, make sure you're commenting down below. Who do you want me to talk about? Players incoming, outgoing, tactics, youth players, anything Arsenal related, can talk about on this channel. Have some very solid sources inside the club who will remain nameless, but know enough to keep you informed. So thanks for watching Arsenal Report. Make sure to subscribe down below. Daily videos coming to you live with the absolutely newest and most inside knowledge at the club here at Arsenal Report. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.